Okay, hello, where's what the Keyon plays? Genshin Impact. Anyways, I don't remember what the heck happened. Oh, that's right, I finished the court thing. And you probably are at loss, wondering what the heck, how the heck did I finish that? Because I put that video on unlisted. Yeah, that's on unlisted. I put it on unlisted because the sound got a little bit messed up. And it's on the Genshin Impact Memories playlist on my channel. So if you want to watch that, go ahead and watch that. But this is just a new part to start off at a new start at somewhere else. But I did had a lot of reactions in that last video with the court and everything in a trial that happened. But yeah, since you're confused, I did a recap of that. That was a recap. I guess I'll go ahead and just go.
There aren't many people around anymore. Looks like that boat we took to Araneas might have been the last one.
Vache.
Looks like we're back here again. Huh? Traveler? Are you hearing voices again?
Ah, yes. And it's clearer than it was during the day.
Ugh. That's kind of spooky. Are you sure we don't want to come back in the morning?
Vache? Vache.
Hey, why are you still walking towards it? There might be something nasty in the water.
I can feel strong emotions.
Huh? Hang on. Paimon can kind of hear a voice. It's calling for Vache, right? Hey, traveler?
The way how she
Come
looked.
on, wake up!
That face. Please don't tell me I'm gonna be in another dimension area. Just like in Summeru. Yep, I am. Where is this?
Vache. Are you my dear Vache? No, wait. You seem to be someone else. Do you know Vache? Do you know where my love is?
I'm afraid not. Who are you? Yeah, I'm afraid not.
Wait. Who am I? I'm very sorry. I fear I do not know. My memories feel like they have been washed away like a flood. So many fragments dissolved amidst the tide, never to be recovered. How much have I lost? How many things that I once held dear while on land have I since forgotten?
You were once human?
Yes, that is what I was once. But now, I am but the consciousness of one who is lost their form.
You lost your form.
I do not know how I came to be like this either. I only vaguely remember being covered in light blue water, and then all grew dim.
Oh, so could she be one of the girls who dissolved?
I also remember going to many places. I loved adventure, loved exploring places of peril. No matter where I went, Vache would go with me. I knew how dearly he loved me, and I also loved him equally as much. But now, we can no longer go back. The pain of such parting, I never knew how heavy it could be.
So you need me to find him.
No, our reunion no longer has any meaning. There is no way for us to create any new memories. The thought of me gives him no succor. So let it lie forgotten beneath the waters. If you meet Vache, tell him not to look for me. Tell him to move on. That is the only thing I still remember.
I believe it will be hard for him to forget you.
Perhaps that is so. As I was submerged in the waters, losing consciousness, I saw Vacher above the surface. His eyes were filled with such sorrow, such longing. If only I could have comforted him, told him that I did not suffer. Indeed, I had felt a great warmth.
So, Vacher was a witness to the fact that you dissolved, and I'm surprised I didn't butcher that name. Normally I'm a name butcher, but yeah, I didn't butcher that.
Is that what you call it? Dissolving? If anything, I consider it a form of release. It was a state of neither fear nor frenzy, with only an endless peace, like the water's still surface. I could also liken it to being a thirsty person who drinks water for the first time, and only then sees how they have lived for so long in a world of endless want and anxiety.
It seems that after the body is dissolved, some measures of consciousness still remain. But yeah.
I think I hear your companion. It's time for you to go, I think.
Is that Paimon? Ah, right. I wonder how much time has passed in reality.
Farewell, then. I am glad that you were able to sense my presence. Remember, if you see Vacher, tell him not to seek me out any longer.
Did I like fainted or passed out? Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay. What is going on? What is going on? Whoa! Where did all this chaos happening come from? I am confused.
Demoiselle, look out!
I'm not gonna even question. I'm just gonna be quiet and watch.
Dear God, it's a whole army of Gardamex. Clorand?
What is going on? She seems scary. She's horrifying.
Quick, now's our chance!
Question, does she show any emotions? Like in the beginning of the game where Diluc went out of Mondstadt and started fighting those.
Your sword,
yeah.
Clorand. But before I do so, could you explain how you managed to show up here?
I followed you. It seemed to me that danger has followed you more closely as of late.
I believe that following someone without their knowledge is actually called stalking, is it not?
Mr. Callus's last wish was for me to ensure your safety, and I will not betray his trust. He would do the same, were he alive today.
Oh, so you're kind of like a bodyguard to her.
Do not speak of my father.
Sorry, Demoiselle. I was not strong enough.
Thank you for your aid, Miss Clorand, but do keep an eye out for your manner of speech. I believe we all wish to avoid unnecessary emotional harm.
It was interesting to see the old guy fight. Yeah, that was badass watching the old guy fight and the other guy.
Sorry, I did not consider your feelings.
Whatever. What else do you know? How did you come to the conclusion that I'd be in grave danger?
I doubt I know much more than you, but I believe that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances is very powerful. Your performance tonight will almost certainly attract their attention.
If you hear Malin, that's my cat. Don't mind him.
I'm sure they've known about me. To be honest, I'm shocked it's taken them this long to act against me.
Kitty sure has lungs. He sure has lungs.
And what about these Gardamex? I thought only those associated with the Maison Gardiennage could control them.
None of these mecha have serial numbers. I was sure to check a moment ago. They are not the ones used by the authorities to enforce the law. I can only conclude that some powerful or wealthy party must have obtained them via illegal means, deploying them as a private force of sorts.
What? Your point being that they're out of Spina di Rosula's league, then?
Yes. Be careful, and do not act rashly.
I'm sorry, I just can't stop staring at her boobies. I think she's gonna be on my one. Actually, both of them will be on my wifey list.
I will continue investigating no matter what. We will bring the truth to light. That's my father's true last wish. Regardless, thank you for your help today, Clarand. But if you get any ideas, tell me first. I don't much appreciate being followed.
I do not think
And
that
if you hear that,
will
that's
come
also
soon.
my
So I shall stop
mom,
following you.
so don't mind
Good
her,
day, Mom.
okay? Huh. I apologize for all the noise and stuff in the background, if you can hear them. That's most likely my family, okay? Anyways.
Right. I suppose that's the best news we've gotten today.
Demoiselle, I believe that Miss Clarand was being sincere with you. If we tried, we could attempt to thaw relations a little.
I know, she's...
What happened? Yeah, what exactly happened? Because I woke up like, what the heck happened? Yeah, what happened? But, I want to ask both, so I'm just going to go ahead and say what happened. Oh.
Oh, thank goodness! Paimon thought we were done for! Those Gardamex came out of nowhere while you were unconscious, and Nadia and her gang saved us! Oh, and there was that champion duelist named Clarand who came out to save us too! We got lucky there. Paimon probably couldn't have fought them off otherwise.
Oh, so you're a fighter now, Paimon. You can't fight, you know, Paimon. All you do is float. And you also do the brain thinking, storming for me, because I can't do all that thinking. Sometimes I can do the thinking, but I'm just lazy. Well, thanks for the rescue.
Oh, come now. Forget all that polite talk. That wasn't really a farewell meal we had back there. Not for me, anyway. In truth, I hope that every meal we have together shall be a victory feast.
She didn't even want to let me go.
As such, we're still partners. There's no need to thank me.
Is you delusional? I thought we was done. I would like to cut ties, but whatever, fine. We can hang out, I guess.
It will take 50 years for me to match Demoiselle's magnanimity.
If it were me, I would have joined the Spina di Rosula on account of her goodwill long ago.
All right, you two. That's enough.
Actually, Navia, how did you know that we were in danger? You sure did show up in the nick of time.
Well, to be honest, you're the one who tipped us off, Paimon.
Huh? Really? Paimon contributed somehow? Ooh, Paimon's even more amazing than she thought!
What did my mom even do? I think she put the cats inside the laundromat, and now they're acting up. Wow. I feel like getting up and checking, but I'm not gonna do that.
Yes, all thanks to you grabbing my drink by mistake.
How did that help?
After we parted ways, I was on the way back to one of our bases when I suddenly thought of what you said. That the Fanta tasted kind of salty and icky.
Wait, do you mean that I thought it tasted strange as well, but I couldn't be sure? Oh, you're talking about that drink. Oh, I remember the drink. Okay, that drink. So, oh, yeah.
Fanta only comes in sweet flavors. So how could it have tasted salty? The color of the drink, if I recall, had also been a bit off.
So the Fanta had been spiked with water from the primordial sea?
Yes. So if you hadn't drunk that cup for me...
Spina di Rosula is preparing the grandest of awards for you as we speak for saving the boss.
Huh. Really?
Fortunately, Paimon, neither of us are from Fontaine. Otherwise, we would have been, yeah, you know what would happen, but we're not from here.
I sent people to Hotel de Boer to investigate, but whoever did this left no trace at all. That's when I figured out that you might be in danger and hurried here as quickly as I could.
But why would they go after us too? All we did was defend Lenny in court and help clear his name. Ugh, now we're caught up in this mess too, aren't we?
Yeah, we're always caught up in messes, Paimon, so I guess we should be used to it by now.
Well, you did foil a plan that they were probably pretty proud of, and almost got their name in the process. Speaking of which, did anything strange happen when you drank the primordial seawater?
Well, it can't be coincidence that the traveler fainted just now. She said that she heard that voice calling for Vache again. Oh, and this time Paimon heard it too. But it was real faint. Does this situation have to do with the primordial seawater then?
The ability to hear voices like that has to do with one's sensitive, yeah, you get the point, to the hydro element.
Does that mean the primordial seawater raises someone's sensitivity to hydro when it's used on people who are not from Fontaine?
That doesn't sound like too much of a bad thing, to be honest.
I also gained new intel.
New intel? While you were out cold?
Well, let's hear it, shall we?
The voice in the fountain belongs to one of the missing women. A person named Vache was a witness when she dissolved.
Oh, that is important.
You tell everyone, okay, fine.
Vache. That name doesn't ring a bell. I suppose he hasn't stepped forward as a witness in court lately. Since he saw that young woman dissolve, he was at least at the crime scene. But he never gave testimony or any information regarding people dissolving in the primordial seawater. Could he have been threatened?
If he's still alive, we should try searching for him.
Yes, thank you. This is very important information indeed. We will continue to investigate.
By we, you mean us.
Oh, you mean you'll help us investigate?
I was just questioning because I don't feel like... Whatever, she's just gonna drag me around all over the place and stuff. Okay, fine. You can drag me around all over the place, fine. I guess she has me on a leash. I did say she was wifey material, so fine.
Well, you did say that our farewell meal didn't really count. That means we're still partners, right? And besides, we're in this now whether we like it or not. You're not gonna let those people who targeted us get off the hook so easily, are you, Traveler?
Well, messing with us cost them. This will prove their biggest mistake, so yeah.
Demoiselle, do try not to look quite so pleased. You are the face of Spina di Rosula, after all.
The way how she's smiling.
You talk too much. Well, in that case, let's head back to one of our bases, shall we? I'll arrange accommodations for you.
And again, Fontaine characters, they remind me of Black Butler characters. Black Butler characters.
We also have some plans to go over, and hopefully we can deepen our bonds as partners. But we'll take that one step at a time, I guess.
Don't worry, you two. With us around, our base is definitely secure.
Now, if it's Black Butler, then who's Sale? And who's Sebastian? Wait, never mind. I know who's Sale and I know who's Sebastian. The freaking Archon, Hydro Archon, and also the Chief Justice. Yeah, Chief Justice is Sebastian. Sale is the Hydro Archon. Then who's the there's a lot, I mean, the characters are blurry. I haven't seen the anime in a very long time, and they're gonna be making another season, so I'm probably gonna have to rewatch it, and then I'm probably gonna have to like start comparing people of who is who. Like, who's this character? Who's the Death? What was his name? His name was Death something. I forgot what his name was. Oh, I'm going back to my throne. I'm not trying to get back to my throne. Okay, so I might as well go ahead and teleport. So let's go ahead and teleport. I got a yawn. I think his name was Death Reaper or something. I forgot. And then there was that redhead character that acted all weird, and he was in love with Sebastian. Yeah, yeah. That's Black Butler for ya.
It's right up ahead, but let's make sure we weren't followed first.
I've been keeping watch, Demoiselle. I haven't spotted anyone suspicious thus far.
Okay, so where exactly are we going? I would like to know.
Very good. But let's not let our guard down for now.
I shall find rooms for our respected guests.
Thank you, Malus. Now, let's continue, traveler.
No, seriously, where the heck are we going? Navia, where are we going? Okay, fine. Fine. What the heck? Where am I? You want me to jump down there? Okay. Before I even, let me go here. Investigate. Is everybody with, no, they don't have high rage up. Except Baju. He fine. Well, you know what? Yeah. Okay, I thought that was gonna make it go up, but no. I'm not gonna fall to my death. You think I'm dumb? I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. I go ahead and do this, but I'm not gonna fall to my death and stuff. I'll just land right here and see what's at the bottom. How far do I go down? That's a far way down. Okay, let's go ahead and jump again. Actually, I should not be doing this as Baju because he's the healer and I need him. Just because what if he falls and dies? So, turn to myself. Huh. I think that's far enough. Whoa, where the heck you come from, sir? Alright. He got up. Huh. Do I talk to... No, I can't talk to you. I would like to talk to you, but I don't have an option of talking to you. I was gonna go ahead and jump down in that water, but I am not gonna do that. Is there like, yeah, there's a waypoint. There's a waypoint down. There's kids down here. What is this place? Are people living down here? Is this the slums? I think this is the slums. Yeah, there's people living down here, and there's a dog. I forgot the dogs in here. Once they see you, they chase it right after you. Watch. Hey, doggy, come on, doggy. Come on, doggy, come on, follow me. Follow me, doggy. Follow me. See, they start chasing after you once they see you. Yeah, that's my companion now. All right, so the waypoint is up there on land. I can't get to that waypoint. Oh, well. Is he still following me? No, the dog is not following me no more. Okay. No, there's a waypoint right here, though. Kitty! I had a friend that always did this. I am sorry. But the cats in here, they don't follow you. Okay, so there's a waypoint. Would you not do that? Yeah, there's a waypoint right here. And go ahead and take this. Yeah, there's a waypoint right here, so go ahead and unlock that. Where exactly you want me to go? I have no clue, but I'll come back and look around down here. It's a little tiny town. This is the slums. It's the slums.
So, this is your base? It's not quite what Paimon imagined.
Your accommodations have been arranged. Under the present circumstances, I can confidently say it's the best we have.
She did look like she was a rich girl. A rich, fancy girl. So I guess Paimon and the main character thought. But yeah, thank you.
Well, our funds have been a little tight lately.
Oh, that's right. When I was having the goodbye feast with you, you was worried about money, huh?
After all, we don't allow illegal or unethical profiteering. In fact, our funds often come from citizenry who support us.
Seems like it's tough times for everyone. But if you have the support of the people, that does sound like it's worth it.
To be honest, our financial situation was a lot better back when my father was in charge a few years ago. I'm afraid I'm not quite his equal.
Your father... He was the previous boss of Spina di Rosula, right? How did he...
Paimon don't. Paimon no.
Demoiselle, if you'll allow me to explain.
No. I'll explain it myself. I suppose I couldn't run from this topic forever. And as partners, this is something I hope they can understand. My father's name is Callus. Yes, the same one they call Callus the Unfaithful in the streets. 3 years ago, he was accused of murdering his own friend. But he chose a duel to defend his honor instead of standing trial. He died in the duelist's ring.
Oh. Oh, he didn't, like, pass away by a sickness or something. Ah, the laws here are freaking harsh.
Oh no.
But I do not believe my father was a murderer. I'm sure he was set up. At the time, I believed that if he only stood trial and was duly investigated, something amiss would crop up and prove his innocence. But strangely, he not only requested the duel himself, but rumor has it that even after being seriously injured, to the point where he could be deemed as having lost the duel, he refused to surrender, determined to die in the arena. 3 years later, I still don't understand why he did that.
So he was just stubborn and he wanted to go out like a true warrior. Kind of like what a samurai would do. Do I want to go out like a true samurai? I am the samurai where it's princess, but do I want to go out like that?
how could he protect his honor if he's dead? If anything, he gave up his chance to defend himself.
Well, it does seem quite odd. Do you have any clues to why? I'm not sure to call your father a warrior or anything, because you do need to have honor, and you just said honor, so I'm not going to say much. I'm not going to say nothing.
The closest piece of info I have is that my father had been investigating the serial disappearances case at the time of his death.
Ah, so that's why you're so determined to get to the bottom of that case.
That's right. I've also tried to investigate the murder my father was implicated in, but I haven't found a single new clue in my countless reviews of the investigation records. However, I believe that if the murder case is related to those behind the disappearances, they must know something. I must know what really happened. Was my father coerced? Framed? Even if he really did kill his friend, I must get to the truth. If only he'd been more open with me when he was still alive.
It's okay. Because mine's also passed away. So I'm sometimes like, I wish he was still here. I wish he was still around. I wish. And that's what I see that she's doing right now. She's going, I wish you was still here. I wish you did this and that for me. Why are you gone? Yeah, I'm going through that too. So I feel ya.
He even hid the fact that my mother died due to complications when giving birth to me. And now, here I am investigating his death. You really are a handful, aren't you, Papa?
Seeking the truth for the sake of your family. You know, we're quite alike in this regard.
Demoiselle, please, if there is anything I can do, anything at all.
I also will never believe that Master Callus murdered anyone. There are none whom I respect more than the two of you, Demoiselle. Master Callus did so much good in life, yet all it took was one murder case for him to be dubbed Callus the Unfaithful. Even our supporters decreased greatly due to that incident, hence our strained finances at present.
Wait, if Callus was such a good man, wouldn't people at least be a little suspicious when he was accused?
No. Perhaps people just revel in that kind of drama. It's not something exclusive to people from Fontaine, really. Everyone's like that. People love watching the evil turn over a new leaf, but they also enjoy watching good people fall into an abyss from one slip-up just as much.
But how could... Never mind. If Callus was really falsely accused, we have to find the truth. He didn't deserve to have that happen to him.
But Palma, Fontaine is like, oh my gosh, it's a new episode. It's a new TV show. This show is awesome. I would like to watch more. Let me get the popcorn. Yes, let me listen to the gossip. Yeah, that's what Fontaine is about. Okay, that's what I think it is.
There is one other thing. Master Callus's opponent in the duel was Miss Clorand.
I see. And also, they also like to be like, let me eat that shit up. I would like to eat that up. All that drama. Yeah, it's juicy. Yeah, I can imagine that. Anyways, so he fought her?
Oh, her? Well, then, isn't that as good as saying that she was the one who killed him?
No wonder the mood was a little strange between the two of you.
Yeah, that's not the sort of thing that you can just let go and move on from.
Miss Clorand has always placed great emphasis on the honorable nature of the duel. If her opponent doesn't yield, she will not stop either. She knew Master Callus beforehand and greatly respected him, but Seeing how he was resolute in the arena, there was only ever one choice she could have made.
It's not that I don't understand her at all, but I just can't deal with this yet.
Don't worry, Navia. Paimon knows how you feel. You don't have to force yourself to do that.
Afterward, Miss Cloran told us that at the start of the duel, Master Callus requested that she ensure Demoiselle Navia's safety.
Then that indicates that he intended to die in the duel.
Yes, that is our understanding as well.
Oh, Papa. What madness drove you to ask the person who killed you to take care of me? All right, anyway, that's the information I wanted to share with you. Even if it did sound like I was just complaining towards the end.
No, it's alright. I understand how important this is to you, but yeah, it's alright.
Thanks. You two should go and rest. This was quite a day after all.
Yeah. Paimon's feet.
Navia's adorable. She's adorable.
Please, relax and get some sleep. We will ensure you rest soundly.
Alright. Where's the other guy? I see Silver right here, but where's the other guy? I can talk to him.
Whether it be responsibility for Spina di Rosula or Master Callus's death, it all landed on Demoiselle's shoulders so suddenly. This won't do. I must become stronger.
Okay, let's go ahead and rest.
Paimon slept so well. This place feels almost too safe. Huh? Navia? Where did the other two go?
I see a doggo right behind me. That doggo gonna follow me. That doggo is rolling on his back. Look at that doggo. Look at that doggo. Okay, let's chill.
I sent them back to Poisson. It's Spina de Rosula's place of origin, and where we have our headquarters. There's not much for them to do here at the moment.
Paimon gets the feeling that you're just trying to get them off your back. But never mind that. When did you get back? Were you waiting?
No, I just returned after going out for a while. I did some investigating yesterday regarding the name Vacher.
Wait, so you didn't sleep at all?
How could I after having such critical new evidence appear?
Guess Paimon wasn't speaking for everyone just now, huh?
Unfortunately, this name seems to have been wiped from existence. It doesn't seem to have a match anywhere. I suspect that those behind this have already taken steps to hinder an investigation from this angle. But that does prove that this Vacher person is a key witness in the incident.
Does that mean we're too late, though?
No. There is one ray of hope. One place in Fontaine that they would find almost impossible to threaten, no matter how much they wanted to. And that is the archives kept by Chief Justice Neuvillette. A place where detailed files on all the cases in recent years are kept.
Is this Vacher person, like, dead? If his existed and everything and name and information is wiped out? But it's probably, like you said, inside the Chief Justice archives, and yeah.
If the Oceanette you met is one of the young women who went missing recently, we should be able to find some related information there.
So Neuvillette maintains an archive of case files? Whew. Guess that's the hard-working Chief Justice for you. In that case, let's go talk to him, shall we?
Yes. Yes, let's go talk to Daddy. Okay, fine. I'll chill. Just like in the Honkai Star Rail. I need to behave and chill. I'll try to chill.
Aren't you coming along, Navia?
No, it's nothing. Let's go see the Honorable Chief Justice.
Yeah. Okay, chill. Just imagine me when I start wishing and stuff on him. I think I probably will record that. How many gems do I even have? Oh, I have plenty. So I can go ahead and like, how many can I buy? No, how many can I buy exactly? Oh, I can buy at least 18. Yep, I'm good. Yep, he's all prepped up. Okay. Chill. I was gonna go ahead. He's all prepped up for me. And yeah, I need to chill. Okay, I'll chill. I would wish on Jean-Lee Banner just to get him at C2 because I want him to be able to use some shields and stuff, but I don't know if I can do that because I don't know what's going to be the next banner, so I have no clue, and I won't even try, so yeah. Where do you want me to go? You want me to teleport up above? Okay, fine. Let me look at the map. Let me go here. Let me zoom in. Oh. So he's literally at the opera court place house thing. So that's his office, I'm guessing. I don't know what you call it.
Palais is right up ahead. Come on.
Yeah, I don't know what you call it because people say that it's opera place. It's opera. It's a courthouse. What the frick is both? I don't know what it is supposed to be mainly. All right, let's enter. Wait. Wait. It looks so different in here. Wait, is this the same place or is this a different area? Oh my, I am so what? Am I tripping? Yeah, I'm tripping. Okay, I'm tripping balls. Yeah, I'm tripping. Okay, so there's this right here. And then there's, okay, so they're different places. Okay, so they're different places. Oh, all right, I understand. Okay, so this is, I want to look around, but I'm not gonna do that. Just point like that way.
Halt! Please state your business here. The Chief Justice is presently occupied with official matters. This place does look pretty heavily guarded. Guess that proves that Nervalet's files are really secure.
Hey, don't you recognize us?
Huh? Who are you? Just to be clear, I don't care who you are or who you might be related to. Our rules make no exceptions.
See? They've got great discipline, too.
Yep. Paimon can tell. If you're here just to crack jokes, I can point you towards the exit. Unlike some, we're busy, so please leave if you don't have a reason to be here.
No. What I meant to say is, shouldn't you remember us from a few days ago? We were at the trial of the great magician Linny.
Oh, yes, I remember. I read about it in the Steambird. You must be Linny's attorneys. It's all coming back to me now.
We're here today to report and archive some information on a follow-up case.
Huh. Is that even a thing?
Of course. Don't worry. We're here on official business. You can trust us.
All right then, I'll let you through. The Chief Justice is just inside.
Thanks so much.
Those furry things, I don't know what they are, but they're adorable. And I might want one as a companion and replace them with Paimon. I'm sorry, Paimon. I won't do that. I'm sorry, I won't do that. I'm just gonna start stealing books and stuff like I do in Hong Kong Star Rail.
You're new here, don't run on your own, or you might not be allowed to.
So you want me to go this way?
Please come in.
Oh, I'm a coming on. Okay. I need to chill. I need to chill. I need to chill. I see you sitting there. I can't chill. How can I not chill? It's fine. Normally I'd be like, Basil, but this, him, different.
Sorry to barge in, Monsieur Nervalet. We only lied to get in because we didn't know any other way.
Paimon, shut up.
It's all right. Please let me know how I may be of assistance to you.
So you're not mad at us?
He don't even have that much emotions, I think.
We're looking for a man called Vacher. He may have been an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case. If we can find him, we may be able to unearth some key information on the case.
Ah, I see. In that case, please wait here a moment while I browse through the files.
Who knew that Nervalet would be so easy to talk to?
His personality is quite weird and odd. And stoic.
Unfortunately, I'm quite certain that no one by the name of Vacher has been involved in any case, criminal or civil, in the past several years. There are no records of him either in the files or in my memory.
Guess that's that. So we're back to square one.
Traveler, what if it was really just a dream?
Paimon, can I slap? I'll slap.
Is that so? All right then. Thank you so much, Monsieur Neuvillette. We'll take our leave now.
If it's a dream, Paimon, you heard the voice too. So you must be dreaming too. What? Why is you? Why are you going? Do you want something? If you want something, I can give. Okay, chill.
Miss Navia, I can understand how you feel.
Oh, that's right. He knows what she's going through.
Your father, Callus, was a truly exceptional man. We deeply regret his passing.
And what are you trying to say, Monsieur Neuvillette? Are you trying to console me? Extend your sympathy? Or just express some tendril of regret? No. You are not trying to do any of that. I can hear it in your voice. There's no emotion behind your words. You only said those things because you felt like you should.
Okay. I like both of them, but girl, now you make me want to just hug him and just tell you to hush up.
It's just like last time. After my father took his place in the duelist ring, I pushed through the guards to talk to you as a last resort. You even told me then that you thought there was something fishy with the case, yet you still allowed the duel to go ahead. In your eyes, the value of a human life is nothing compared to those cold laws you hold so dear. If you truly regret my father's death, then why didn't you call a stop to the duel?
She crying? This is the first time I've seen a character in this game cry. I think.
Why didn't you give me the power to stop him from throwing his life away? Why did you just let him die, despised and hated by all?
Yeah, the first time I seen a character with tears.
Everything was hanging hanging on a thread at that moment. Just the tiniest effort could have changed everything.
Okay. Nivli, please don't take your anger and stuff out on the Chief Justice. You look at him. He looking ashamed and sad.
There are still so many things I never got to tell him. So many questions he still owes me answers to. If you really have no heart, then just look me in the eyes. I, Navia, will show you the true meaning of regret.
And he looked you in. Okay. It was brief. He looked you in the eye and then he looked okay. Okay.
I'm sorry, Miss Navia.
You and my father are truly alike. You keep all kinds of things in your heart and never say a word to anyone.
But some guys most likely do that.
It's not so much that you can't feel, but that you would never express anything. Oh well. In any case, everyone already knows full well the apathy of the Chief Justice. My apologies for taking my emotions out on you, Monsieur Chief Justice. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon.
Yeah, I was just saying you was taking your emotion out on him. I want to hug both of them. I want to hug him and I want to hug her, so they both need hugs.
Navia, are you okay?
I'm fine.
I should have looked around inside if I was going to be outside because I wanted to look around inside. Oh well.
Rain. It's raining.
You're right. Wasn't it still sunny when we went into the building? And there shouldn't be any active trials today. How strange.
I'm guessing... I've been seeing a lot of glimpses of stuff, and I think that the Chief Justice is a Hydro Dragon, so I'm guessing he crying.
Now that I think of it, on the day my father was convicted of murder, it was also raining.
What is it? Did you think of something?
Your father's case, was he outside when it happened? Of course he was outside. They fight outside. That was stupid. Yeah, your father's case.
Yeah, he was outside. It was uncovered and the rain could fall there. Why? Do you think the rain could have affected the crime scene? That thought has occurred to us before. We've even expanded the search area to try to account for that, but didn't find anything of value.
But there was something you didn't know at the time.
Oh? Wait. You don't mean...
The fact that people can be turned into water.
So you're saying that the true murderer could have been turned into water and then got washed away with the rain? Yeah. And if that's what had happened, then no one would have believed your dad, even if he explained what he saw to the authorities.
I really think I found a true genius for a partner. You're completely right. How did I not connect the dots earlier? All right, let's go to Poisson. With this new lead in mind, we'll get to the bottom of my father's case for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna make progress for sure this time.
Do you want to go with me now? Or do you want to head over by yourself later?
We should go while the idea is still fresh. You can join first. I'll see you later. Actually, I would like to pick the bottom because I like to go back into that building and like to... Okay, chill. Chill. I need to chill. I should pick the top part because then I'll be chilling. So I'll pick... Come on, Keyon. You can pick the top part. You can pick the... No. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah.
Great. Let's go then.
I need to leave the Chief Justice alone. I need to leave him alone. I need to leave him alone. Let's go. Teleport me. Teleport me away. Teleport me away. Let's do it. It's for the good of a greater cause. You did it. Where the heck am I? Yeah, where exactly am I? Huh. Oh, I'm right here. I'm coming back over there when I'm off. Okay, chill. Let's jump down. Then focus on the main things. What is that? Oh, it's a bird. If that's a bird, then let me sneak up on that. I'm gonna sneak up. It's an eagle. Go ahead and do that. I want that eagle. Stop bouncing. Stop bouncing. I got it. Okay, I got it. I got that. No, I just wanted to exit out of it. Yeah, and then just go ahead and put my camera back. Actually, let's not use my camera. I'm gonna go ahead and put this here. Well, since that's that, where exactly am I going?
Whoa! What a huge ship! Why would a ship be anchored at a place like this?
There's no need to be so surprised. While it may look like a ship, it's actually Spina di Rosula's headquarters.
Yeah, I can tell because it looks like the slums again.
My father was the one who asked for it to be built like this. Perhaps our taste in exterior design is the only thing we occasionally had in common. A gigantic and glamorous ship embodies discovery, opportunity, ambition, and conquest. It symbolizes Spina di Rosula's bright and limitless future.
Now, I think I'm starting to get why you like it.
And Paimon thought you were bluffing when you said Spina di Rosula had a glorious past. Paimon was confused why a group with such a history would live in the sewers. But now that Paimon has seen this ship for herself, she's been convinced.
Poisson is where Spina di Rosula began, after all. It's our main base, our home.
All right. Oh, let's keep going. I was here once because I was trying to do the event thing, which was that. I think that was the event icon, but I already finished that. I just did explore the area. I just was focused on the event. I didn't explore. Where the heck am I going exactly? Where am I going? I'm going right there, so I'm still in the cave. The sewer cave thing. I'm guessing this way. It's fine because I can squall in fury. Oh, wait, he said the wind rises. Damn it! Freaking tricked me. Alright. Oh, there's a thing right here. Where is it? I would like to get it. No. I said I'd do that all off camera. No need to do that. Because that's a hassle and that's a waste of time to do that right now.
Maloose, we're back!
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle, and our most important partners. You said before that you still had some business at the court. What brings you back to Poisson so quickly?
About that. It's because my partner here reminded me of something really important. You see, what if my father's case had something to do with water from the primordial sea? You still remember, right, Maloose? On that night, it was raining?
Yes, the case was quite similar to that of Mr. Linney's. Both were what you'd call impossible murders.
Could the mastermind be the same person?
Could you tell us a bit more about what happened before?
Yeah, of course. Many years ago, something called synth began to gain popularity in Poisson. At a glance, it was a kind of drink that could excite your mood and produce many pleasant hallucinations.
Wait! Didn't that guard guy who turned into water also mention that the primordial water could be used to produce some kind of potion?
Yes, he did. Considering what we know now, it's almost certain that synth is created using water from the primordial sea. If you drink synth for an extended amount of time, you'll suffer many side effects, such as losing the ability to focus or control your emotions. And if you were to stop drinking it completely, you'll experience flashes of paranoia and anxiety while lacking energy to do anything. It's an extremely dangerous substance. As he oversaw Poisson, my father was compelled to put a stop to synth abuse and called for a complete ban of it.
Boss's uncompromising attitude incurred the synth vendor's wrath, but no matter how much they threatened or bribed him, he refused to yield. Not only that, Boss became determined to find the mastermind behind the synth operation and put an end to the problem once and for all.
Yes, but the enemy was very cunning. So he could never get anything out of the dealers, all of whom only sold the stuff and weren't privy to the rest of the operation. Recognizing that, my father decided to contact the dealers in secret and cultivate personal relationships with them. Finally, he was able to convince someone to become his informant. The man's name was Jacques. He felt greatly ashamed about his work after seeing many families destroyed by synth abuse. That night, my father hosted a banquet at his countryside estate. He planned to meet up and exchange information with Jacques over some food. But then, we heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. We raced to the scene and found my father, still holding a gun, and Jacques, who was already dead on the ground.
Huh? How did that happen? Aren't they on the same side?
Sounds just like Lenny's case, doesn't it? In both cases, the culprit seemed obvious, but neither appeared to have any motive at all. Looking back on it, though, I now believe the most important clue was something we all overlooked at the time. There were pieces of clothing left at the scene.
She's so loud. Anyway, so they could have belonged to someone who got dissolved. Just sad. That was a very interesting story that she just said, but why was your father holding the gun, though? I'm not gonna even question, though. But I'll believe he's innocent.
Precisely. It's all thanks to you that I made the connection now. Back then, we all just thought they were some costumes that Jacques used to disguise himself at the banquet. But, considering it now, it's almost certain that they belong to a third person at the scene. With one extra person, we'll also need to reconsider why the 2 shots were fired.
Maybe your father got into an argument with his friend, but it's also possible that the third person was to blame. But yeah.
You're right. We still don't know what happened. But my intuition tells me that we're on the right track to figuring it all out. I'm finally headed towards the truth.
Jacques was an empathetic man who was infinitely remorseful for his past actions. It's unlikely that he turned on Boss with 0 warning. I think this third person is probably the key to the full truth. On that note, however, even though this will not please you, demoiselle, as your and your father's butler, I must still offer a word of warning. Our opponent is insidious and cruel. They are extremely difficult to deal with, and Boss has already lost his life trying to bring them to justice. Even though Spina de Rosula has lost most of its former glory, Poisson has welcomed a new time of peace, and we have been allowed to live out our lives. There is no need to follow your father's path. It would be both wise and in line with Boss's wishes to step back and give up on the case.
If that's indeed what he wished for, then he should have told me that himself. Was I not the closest person to him? And yet, I was the one most kept in the dark. What was the point of him dying without sharing any of the secrets he knew? Did he manage to protect anything in the end? Synth is still here. Callus the Unfaithful is still his epithet. And Spina di Rosula is barely getting by. Nothing has changed.
What I want to say is, what if he found something very, very horrified and he didn't want nobody to know about it, and he wanted to like keep it as a secret and just went with it into his grave? That's probably why he kept it to himself, because he don't want nobody to know the truth. And if that truth come out, it probably cause chaos or something. Yeah, because some truths is meant to be kept hidden.
Did he think I'd just accept his meaningless death and live out my life
It's just a
as
what if.
meaninglessly?
A what if.
I've never accepted that. Ever. Not since that day, and certainly not now. I want to find out the real answer for everyone's sake. For the missing girls, for the victims, and for myself.
Navia.
This is indeed the best moment to act. Your partner appears to be quite reliable, and more importantly, Demoiselle, I think you're also ready to take this on.
So you do know something else, Malus?
Yes, I do. In fact, even before that banquet, Boss already knew of the connection between Synth and the serial disappearances case. But what drove all the tensions to the boiling point was the revelation that you, Demoiselle, had been selected as the next target to disappear.
What?
Boss also didn't tell you that he had been diagnosed with a rare illness. The doctors told him that he had no more than 5 years left to live.
So I was like, so he didn't die with the illness? So he did have an illness. So he didn't want to like live longer. He just wanted to go out because he knew he was going to die eventually. And he had some truth that he knew about that he wanted to keep to himself. So kind of possible of everything that I kind of said is kind of true.
And the serial disappearances case caused him great anxiety. 5 years was nowhere near enough time to resolve this long-standing conflict. But once he passed away, all the danger would pass on to you. Knowing all of this, he decided to use one final intimidation tactic before his death. He claimed to have already gotten his hands on some key incriminating evidence for the other side, and even told some members of Spina di Rosula about the details. But as long as you remained safe, he would not share the evidence with the public. If something were to happen to you, then he and all those he told would immediately expose all they knew about Synth and the disappeared victims.
Right. So nobody would be able to get off scot-free.
As we've seen, Boss's tactic has worked. Even though Boss has been gone for a long time, the other side has not tried to take Demoiselle's life.
No, I don't believe it. He never appeared to look sick to me.
No father wants their daughter to see them weak and haggard, especially someone as proud as Boss. To him, dying in a duel and suffering lasting dishonor as the Unfaithful were still far preferable than losing face in front of his daughter.
So he chose to die in silence, so that he could protect me.
I'm afraid you're not understanding this correctly, Demoiselle. What Boss wanted to hand to you was not a parasol, but a sword. If Boss's spirit could hear you telling me that you want to find the answer for the sake of everyone involved, I'm sure he'd be extremely proud.
That fool. Couldn't he have just given it to me straight? No. He might have set up everything precisely because he never thought I'd be able to understand him. Is that the amount of confidence he had in me? And what if I was never able to make it to where I am now?
He gave you the choice to live how you want.
Yeah. I suppose that's true. With the way he'd set things up, if I had wanted, I could have just lived out my life without a care in the world. But thankfully, he rarely talked to me about complex matters, and thus understood little of me as a person. In this case, he really didn't need to give me an easy way out. Malus, what was the key evidence that he shared with you?
It's the location where synth is produced. Essentially, it's the enemy's headquarters. When he was threatening the enemy, Boss didn't share the specifics of the incriminating evidence he found. But if you want to use it against the enemy, you'll still have to take several things into consideration.
Why? If we know where the place is, can't we just go storming in?
You mustn't forget that we're fighting against a mysterious and dangerous organization that's been in operation for decades. There's no telling what might be lying in wait at their headquarters. We also have no idea what kind of evidence we may be able to find inside, nor what people we may be able to capture. But a single visit to their headquarters would be tantamount to a formal declaration of war. The worst case would be that we leave empty-handed, but also open ourselves up to full retaliation.
Then, in that case, why not work with the Fontaine authorities?
Well, you saw one of them dissolve during Mr. Linney's case. We have no idea just how thoroughly they may have been infiltrated.
That's true. Seems my father really had no choice. But things are different now. It should be a lot easier to prove the other side's guilt, now that we've connected Synth with the disappearances case.
You sound like you've put a lot of thought into this, Malus.
I am the butler, after all. I live but to serve the boss and Demoiselle's will.
No, you know, Butler, you're her new father. Her adopted father. Kind of like with Deluc in Adeline. That's Deluc, adopted mother. Even though she's a maid, the head maid. But yeah.
I've always been willing to take on any kind of risk for your sake. But considering my relative lack of ability, I've spent my time keeping secrets, performing basic investigations, and waiting for the right time to come.
Thank you for all of that, Malus. Have you discovered anything new in the past few years?
Let me think. One conclusion I came to was that the enemy must be quite familiar with Spina di Rosula, or at least have an informant planted here. When I announced orders to the organization's members on Demoiselle's behalf, I used to deliberately keep a few people in the dark and observe the reactions of the synth vendors. If the vendors didn't change their plans, then the individuals informed of our orders must be innocent. If the vendors packed up and fled, however, then someone must have given them the news. After several rounds of testing and investigative tracing, I've narrowed the suspect list down to 3 people. The first is Florent, Spina di Rosula's senior advisor.
Huh? Florent?
Yes, surprising, isn't it? He was one of the people Boss trusted the most, which also means that he was someone who understood Boss really well. Thanks to his position within Boss's innermost circle, he always knew our upcoming plans and could thus avoid capture this whole time. There's someone else like him too. Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Uncle Marcel.
What is this cavi? What?
It's a guild in Poisson. Boss helped it to grow to its current size and prominence. In the beginning, they were only reselling some daily goods, but now One of the richest guilds around, with a lot of business connections in the city.
So, they're like a sister organization of Spina di Rosula?
Yes, you can say that. When we were fighting against the synth dealers, they provided us with plenty of support. It's a bit difficult to imagine someone using their own money to hunt down themselves.
The final suspect is Thierry, the man responsible for coordinating information between Spina di Rosula and the guards. Although the guards mostly leave us to our own devices, there are still many activities we have to report to the local authorities. Since Thierry is always in the know about our current activities, he could theoretically always plan one step ahead.
I see. These are all people who I communicate with quite regularly. To think that the enemy we've been fighting against has been right next to me all along, among those I trust the most. It's
Well, they do say
almost
that.
too hard to believe.
They do say that keep your enemy close. Be friends with your enemies. Yeah. So, of course, your enemy is your close friend.
If you want to investigate them, please take every precaution to not alert the quarry. Judging from our experience, the enemy is extremely cautious.
Of course. And thank you, Malus. You've provided us with a lot of great information.
You're too kind, my lady. I'm just doing my duty. And before I forget, proving Boss's innocence would also mean clearing him of blame in Jacques' death. After that incident, Jacques' wife and daughter were taken into the Spina's care. They still live in Poisson today. If it might help, you could also pay them a visit. I can make the necessary arrangements.
Aw, thank you so much, Malus. You really are the best.
A new case awaits, my dear partner.
Leave it to me.
I hope we can work together to uncover the truth and end this case once and for all.
Oh. So I really do have to do another case if they're gonna give me a book and stuff like. Okay. Guess I'll look at this in my bag later. Yeah, I'll look at that in my bag later. And who is texting? I'll answer you later. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and go. And I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, I'm gonna go. So while I'm going, I'm gonna go ahead and look for that thing for the statue. Where is it? Where is it?
Squall and Fury.
Oh, you're right there. You right there. You right here. Okay, you right here. I gotcha. So yeah. And I guess I'll go ahead and like make another episode whenever. I feel like we didn't do much, but it was interesting of how things escalated and stuff. And especially how freaking silly I was acting. But yeah. So stay awesome and yeah, hold up before I even I got an idea. Okay. Yes. Stay awesome. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? Yeah, stay awesome and take care until next. Oh shoot. Time Keyon plays Genshin Impact. So bye. Oh gosh. Yeah, bye. And eventually I hope that I can like get to the Chai's part. I'm very curious of when Chai's part will appear because it's taking 155 years to get there. But yeah. Anyways, bye. Take care.